So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and used...
Great chance! Alessandro Del Piero, another ice-cool goal!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Besiktas are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Santos finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Adriano finds himself offside. He's hit it long, but astray. Zico. He's found a way through. Zico. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now, this could be a chance. Besiktas with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Santos have the chance to go the other way. Rolls it backwards. Can he get on the end of this? Lahm is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. So just the one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Cafu hurtling down that right flank. And it's from Mario. Pullet threads one in. Berry. Now it's Pele. And they're back on the ball again. And this is Messi. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press.
Goes for a shot! Well, that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
Pirlo. It's Hullet. Cafu is always looking to play quality balls. Roberto Carlos. It's a promising position. Big chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Besiktas are looking to go forward now. And he was quick to react. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And this is Messi. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Cafu. Hullet. Nice sequence of passes, this. Del Piero does have his name on the score sheet, of course. showing good feet.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Messi.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's found a way through. Played out to the left flank, back into the middle. Bullet can be a real threat inside the box. Oh, that's fabulous. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Besiktas are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Oh, that's nice. That has been slung wide. Cafu gets a foot in here. And here's Roberto Carlos. And it's Zico. Chance for a shot! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Santos really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Tries to pass it through. Messi. Tries a shot! Full it. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now that looks a decent ball. Played into space out wide. And it's Del Piero. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Zola is onto this. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Besiktas can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. He's having a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Messi.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Ferdinand. Zico.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now, can they get him away? Zico. Adriano. And smartly reclaimed. And it's Pirlo. Yaya Toure. That is good alertness. Messi. Quality ball. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Pelé, played out towards the right wing, and the flag has stayed down. And he's picked it up out wide. Messi. Adriano, and now the breakaway. He might be in here, and this is Messi. Besiktas just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Has a shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Yaya Toure is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Adriano. Now it's Romario. Besiktas needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Tries to play it through. Nice interception, well timed. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Besiktas clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Messi. He's got away. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Zola is eyeing up his options in the middle.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box, they just need a good delivery.
Camisa 19, camisa 11, deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 15, camisa 14.
That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
That looks a good ball through. Zico.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Cafu deals with that comfortably. Bullet. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's
That's
Messi.
good play from him.
He has found the way through. Picked out and the finish! He's got a goal! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Substituição no time do Santos.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Besiktas are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive. Messi really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly. And
Can he finish? Nicely aimed pass. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. That's good for... Can he finish? He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Adriano. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Yaya Toure. Adriano. Now then, the ball's come loose. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Royce. Matani shoots! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. And this is Royce. And this is Roberto Carlos. Played out wide. Nicely weighted ball. Played in by Roberto Carlos. And he's takes a shot! Oh, it's hit the post!
Bergkamp really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's picked his way through. Mateus. It's Bergkamp. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Neymar. And that will be it. Besiktas are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it. Pelé voted man of the match, and deservedly so. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim? Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make...
Hendrick! Can he finish? Goal! Lyon! And Lyon are in front.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
So, a breakthrough already. Couldn't squeeze it through. Nicely weighted ball. Pele. No way through. Lam. And here's Zola. Mohamed Salah. Threads one in. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's in a good position. Shoots! Oh, taken with style. 2, and we've barely begun here. So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Lyon are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead. Takes a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And they've got a throw. Crossed in again. And that has been knocked clear. And it's Tonal. He's tried one! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. A disastrous start. 2 down in next to no time. He's found a way through. Oh, important interception.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
He's got a... Oh, shooting chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Lyon certainly looked sharp there.
Oh, what a mistake! And a goal kick. Lam. Zola.
Besiktas are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Messi. Cafu gets into some space. Cafu got a long way forward to join the attack. And it's made its way to him. Lam.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Pull it. No, again there's no way through. Played out towards the right wing. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. It's just beyond his reach. Hops for safety. Caceres makes the interception. Knocks it into space. And he's had it nicked away. Baresi goes back to front. That is ended up in no man's land. Greenwood. Mohamed Salah. Great chance! And that is quite wonderful! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they are pulling clear here. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So this to extend their lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Lyon are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Lahm is wide and looking to get onto this. Ball is over the line. 5 minutes till the break. Stood up well to him there. Mohamed Salah receives it in a wide position. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Pelé. Tonali. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Dembele. Tonali. Dembele providing an outlet on that flank. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Besiktas really could have done without this. To increase the lead. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
And that means just one. And the finish! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Well, probably.
Here's the whistle for half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing. Here we go again.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out.
And Del Piero! Besiktas with the corner, they're first. And it's been taken short. Some resolute defending there. Lyon are looking to go forward now. And he's managed to get free. Greenwood! Greenwood, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Not the most accurate pass. Can he get it through? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Looking to play him in. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He has found the way through. He's had it taken off him. Del Piero.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Endrick was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Pacho spots it and intercepts. He's on it, can he get away? Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
Some inspired work that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing.
Now it's Hullet. Pele. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. They want to make the most of this turnover.
He's picked his way through, drilled in low. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Greenwood! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? Delivers the... He gets big! Oh, almost a sixth!
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Pressing high and with purpose. Well, that pass isn't the best. Tonali. And claimed it back swiftly. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Lyon clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Mohamed Salah picks it up out wide. Greenwood. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, tries a shot! And that has flown over.
Mohamed Salah really looked sharp out there. That first touch, sensation.
Cafu. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And here's Endrick. Oh, strongly challenged there. Hullet. Greenwood is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. He is through here. Is there any support? He might not need it. Hoisted in. Right, it's Dembele. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, this is a great position. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Looking for options for movement. Messi, brilliantly cut out. Dembele gets into a good position. Oh no, what has happened here? He's shifting through the gears here. Chance! Yes! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this. Besiktas are stuck in Central Station, and they might find the fast track out wide if they'd care to look.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Marseille.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway. Now, Franco Baresi, still to this day, the ultimate bench. And Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, what has happened here? Del Piero. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Pinches it off him. Good running, strong and purposeful. Stojkovic. Guardiola. And here's Cruyff.
Cruyff really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly. And
he's one-on-one! A lot of space ahead of him. And that has been clubbed away. Well read, and the danger is averted. Guardiola. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative.
And a chance! Oh, the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Koundé gets it away. And this is Zola. He's having a shot! World class from Zola! He's got himself an absolute peach. Besiktas take the lead. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So, a breakthrough already. Stojkovic. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Del Piero has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Gets a good foot in there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I just think, though, that was selfish and a little uncalled for him. He must have been aware that he had options to...
Goes for a shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Cruyff is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Marseille were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence...
Cruyff! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Del Piero looking to be a menace in the final third. Zola looking to get on the end of this. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And here's Messi. Pele, shot could be on. Here comes he rises. Oh, crossbar! And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now it's Stojkovic. Del Piero. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Cruyff.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Mbappe. Baresi. Now Mbappe. He's in plenty of space here. There's the shot! Stojkovic.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
No, it's come to nothing. Baresi. And it's Hullet. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Knocks it into space. Oh, shoots! He scores! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, that looks a decent ball. He has a look out. Real chance! That's a half-decent try. Besiktas with the corner, they're first. He's picked his way through.
There will be 1 minute
Marseille
added time.
are looking to go forward now. Van der Sar clears it away. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Besiktas have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show.
Big chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, well played. And it's Makalele. Zola tries to pass it through, and he's intervened well there. Stojkovic, who does have an assist to his name. That has been slung wide. Tries a shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Threads one in, spread neatly. It's a promising position. Chooses to go back. Pele puts his foot on the gas. Looking for the run. Koundé. And the counter is on. Yamal tries making a foray down the right. That's a nicely shaped ball. Lahm. And this is Cruyff. And he's running through. Now there's a fine ball. He's found a way through. It's a really well-measured ball. Cafu. There will be a throw-in. Baresi. Messi. Pull it. Cafu. Pele. Nicely weighted ball. And the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Lahm delivers. Marquinhos attempts a clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Baresi makes the interception. Pull it. Cafu is always looking to play quality balls. Lovely pass. Chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Makalele. Oh, he's found support out wide. Zola. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Cafu pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Played into space. That has not gone well. Baresi. Oh, that's a key interception. Can he get it through? Played with finesse. Hullet. Del Piero. Now, can they get him away? Oh, super ball! Can he finish? Goal! Besiktas! And again they hit the front. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Besiktas get themselves into the lead.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
Cafu. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Del Piero. Oh, it's come loose. Baresi is very much of the non-shall-pass school of defending. And it's Hullet. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Oh, he certainly caught him there, it's a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
So, power or guile, what's it going to be?
Well, distance doesn't dissuade him. He has the requisite power.
Save from Khan. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Corner number 3 coming up. Zola goes short. Zola. Yeah, he's fouled him there. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Porto.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
David De Gea, simply because of the remarkable strides he's made to earn the worldwide respect that now exists.
Up he goes! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So, a breakthrough already. And we have our very first corner. Rui Costa goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now, can they get him away? Cannavaro tries to pass it through. He is through here. Over to the other side.
Good ball, that too.
Pullet. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Pullet. He can run onto that. Well, that has not gone well. Besiktas leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. That looks a good ball through. And this is Pullet. Pullet! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Pullet actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. Rui Costa with the short one. Chance, surely! They've scored! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily...
Oh, what has happened here? He's had a shot! Goal! Porto! And the comeback is complete. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Porto take the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
No, that's been intercepted. Pullet can be a real threat inside the box. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Porto clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Cantona. And this is Rui Costa. He's got away. Chance! He's got a goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So the lead now is 2.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Del Piero ready to try one.
Well, this certainly fits the bill when it comes to the man for the occasion.
Del Piero! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He's a sharp little ball here. Played back in. Can he finish? He scores! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Messi. Foot in. Rui Costa plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Back into the middle. Besiktas are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Marquez. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Just 5 minutes left until the break. And here's Zanetti. Bullet. Now it's Pelé. And they can counter here. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, that is one way to stop him. And this is Puskás. Lahm.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Cafu. And it's Messi.
Such good technique.
And he's had it nicked away. Nicely weighted ball. Cantona is in a really good position out wide. Cafu has created one goal already. And he cuts out the supply. And that'll be the last act of the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Please join me in wishing all the best for members of our fan club celebrating their wedding anniversary today.
And we're underway again.
Besiktas really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
He's going for goal! That was superb goalkeeping!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Del Piero. Lahm is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Pelé. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. very nicely done. Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Lahm. Zola. And it's Lahm. Lahm climbs up big! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Bullet looking to add to his goal, and he's picked out the run. It's a pretty loose pass. Now that looks a decent ball. Zanetti. Zanetti is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
A lot of space ahead of him. Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Cleared away. Played back in. Pele. Messi picks it up out wide. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Bullet goes steaming forward. Oh, played right into Puskás. Can he finish? It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Zanetti is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
That is some save from De Gea. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Driving on and making good progress. And that has been slung wide. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, nicely intercepted. And here's Messi. Now the cross. He rises! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Porto have the chance to go the other way. That has ended up in no man's land. Tries to play it through. Rui Costa is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers.
This is the time you need that pace.
Zanetti. He has found the way through. And that's a good intervention. Could be danger here. That's a throw. Oh, terrible pass. Good ball, good take. Messi. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Cantona. That is good alertness. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, super ball. Shoots! Oh, that's fabulous! About as smooth as it gets. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention.
It's Pele! Besiktas have their second corner now. Porto are looking to go forward now. Takes a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Couldn't squeeze it through. And here's Zola. Cafu. Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner. Corner number 3 coming up. And it's Hullet. Ups to play it back.
Added minutes has been indicated.
That's good running with the ball. Good ball over the top.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Time added on 4 minutes. Cafu. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Succumbs to the pressure. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
So that's it. It is all over. Besiktas illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with
And we
nothing.
come to you now with a quick request for support.
Well, after all of that,
for
Jim,
our
what are
charity
you
fund,
thinking?
Chance
Well, look,
in
it was
Football.
very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Not an easy choice to pick out one, but I'll go for Alexandre Pato because he can register some spectacular goals, and there aren't too many who can match him for straight-line pace whilst keeping control of the ball. So, yeah, he's got to be a considerable danger.
Yeah, hard to... And the shot! Adriano! What a goal!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Besiktas finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Chance, surely! Goal! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
It's Pele! It's in! Back to within one! Interesting! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are...
Shot a goal! That is decidedly lacking.
Besiktas certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
He won't be happy with that one. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And that's a good ball. Could be danger here. Pele. Oh, good-looking ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Zola. Good, strong midfield running here. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Pirlo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He steps in, and that's the end of that. No luck with that dink over the top. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pirlo, approaching the half-hour mark. Adriano, spread it left. Adriano had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Pato. Now, what about a counter-attack? He is through here. Steaming on goal. And a chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Zola has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Adriano providing an outlet on that flank. Hullet. Del Piero. Of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Now it's Pelé. Pelé will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Cafu. Adriano. Oh, super ball. Adriano! It's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Now it's Pato.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Pirlo can see things others simply cannot. Messi. So what can they make of this? That's a good ball. And it's Hullet. And the half-time whistle goes.
I'd like to draw your attention to the screen right now for information on our shuttle bus service.
So off we go once more.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And this is Messi. They've won a corner. Besiktas with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Zola. And it's going to be another one. It's their second corner of the game. Zola with the short one. Not the most accurate pass. And now they can spring out of defence. He's picked his way through. That is good strength. And here's Messi. Del Piero. And the counter is on. That is a great pick out. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
That's been slipped through, and this is Adriano. Zola.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Pelé. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Flash. Oh, what a climb! Just cruising. They are cruising. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. What a header. Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
So now the difference goes for a shot! Great football, shot and save.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Oh, that was vital. And it's Messi. Pele tries a deft little ball. Shoots! They've done it! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Mali.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. The unmistakable figure of the brilliant Lionel Messi. 3 times he's conquered Europe, Jim. The first of those back in 2009.
Wrong.
And the shot! They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
And a chance! Oh, the ball's run loose. In he goes again. And yes, it's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Just the goalkeeper to beat. Shapes to shoot! It's in! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Now it's Ronaldinho. He's got away. And it's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Del Piero. Now it's Ronaldinho. And he's managed to get free. He has a look up. That has ended up in no man's land. And this is Owen. First quarter of an hour gone. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Nice interception, well timed.
Messi really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Now that's well seen too. Pele going face to face with his great rival. He's picked his way through. Played out towards the right wing. Messi. Del Piero showing good feet. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And he's being shifted off it. Oh, what has happened here? With a big chance! Fiore has a look and plays it forward, looking for the run. And he welcomes it in. And Owen!
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Fiore. Well, nicely intercepted. Pull it. It's a really well-measured ball. 15 minutes till half-time. Cafu is looking to influence the game from out wide. Pele. And it's Del Piero. Del Piero! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Del Piero clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Besiktas with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Zola plays it short. Lovely feet. And now they can spring out of defence. Pull it. Del Piero is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Del Piero. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And this is Owen. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He is through here! Oh, good spread. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Great defending, strong and determined. Del Piero. Pull it. Messi picks it up out wide. Messi. That's tidy. Cafu. Besiktas have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Corner number 2, then. And he's there to clear it. Pinches it off him. Goes for a shot! Oh, taken with style! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
And the shot! It's loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Del Piero. And it's half-time here. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. Mali get the second half started. Messi. Pull it. And they can counter here. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Messi. Fiore. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Thinks about the shot. Zola delivers. Some really good ball movement. In with the challenge. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Baresi has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. There's a sharp little ball here. Fiore. Nicely weighted ball. Baresi calmly anticipates. Pele, can he get on the end of this? That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Owen. Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Owen. He has found a way, and Owen! And that would have been some goal.
Owen clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Lahm, spread neatly, and he skips past his man. And it's Del Piero. Bullet can be a real threat. There's the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 3 coming up. Ronaldinho clears it away. Baresi. Cafu. Pele.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And that has been knocked clear. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Owen. Ronaldinho finds himself offside. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He won't be happy with that one. That looks a cracking ball. And he's managed to get rid. Cafu. Bullet. Pele. He's had it taken off him. Cannavaro, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, good take in a good area. Messi. Owen. And Serginho. And this is Owen. And here's Messi. Lahm with the slide tackle there.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Pele, and he's found a way past. Oh, good-looking ball. Mateus. Fiore. Now it's Owen. And it's Messi. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Cross.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Knocks it into space. Chooses to go back. And it's Del Piero. Nicely spread. Cafu. Cafu plays it in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Lahm.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Zola, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Can he get it through? He's found a way through. He's shifting through the... Oh, that is asking for trouble. Conte. Zola! No, not quite.
Two added minutes celebrated.
Mateus promptly onto that, and that is that. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Tries to play it through. Oh, perfectly measured that. Cafu has it in a wide position. Gets his head on it! And there goes the final whistle. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that.
Match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it do.
Well, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
And the finish! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Besiktas are looking to go forward now. And this is Pele.
Oh, really well played.
He's picked his way. He's had a shot. Has another goal. Superb goal.
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Chance! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Besiktas leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Pele. Pele! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. He's shifting through the gears here. Danger averted for now, and claimed it back swiftly. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Threads one in, now it's Messi. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Pele. Not much subtlety about that challenge. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Del Piero is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Oh, well played, well played. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Pele, out to the right. And that's an excellent interception.
Ajax clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's a...
Shapes to shoot! It's hit the upright. He has done it. And this is getting better and better. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
He's having a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter, but with Roberto Carlos, I can make an exception.
Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Cafu did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Lam. Lam was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Cafu receives it in a wide position. Cherki. Pedri. Best. And now the breakaway. Lam cannot be beaten that easily. And Cherki. Plays a sharp... And the shot! Oh, that's fabulous!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good. Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Can he finish? He has done it! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner.
Tries a shot! Besiktas with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's Lam. That's an excellent interception. And now they can spring out of defence. Not the most accurate pass. Del Piero. Oh, this is a very good run. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. That has not gone well. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Pullet unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Aimed beyond the defence. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's made its way to him. Chance, surely! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Best is offering a wry smile there.
Roberto Carlos. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Pelé, out to the right.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Cafu is wide and looking to get onto this. Oh, what a climb! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And he's intervened well there. And it's Messi. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And this is Messi. He is through here. Chance for a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Ah, that's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Pressing high and with purpose. Zola. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Pelé. Del Piero. Now it's Pelé. He's found a way through. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Pelé, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Distributed tidily. Roberto Carlos wins the duel this time. Messi, and Messi! It's bounced back off the post. Good effort, and it is right on half-time. What a grandstand finish, and how different the outcome might have been. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant, and as for the managers, check your heart rate.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. So once again, we're underway. Some good work on the right flank here. And it's Pedri. Del Piero. Lam. Besiktas do have a chance to counter here. Oh, that's nice. Oh, sweet feet. Del Piero! Denied by an instinctive save.
Del Piero clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And here's Zola. And it's Del Piero. Now there's a fine ball. Cherki could move up a gear here. Can he get on the end of this? Good ball, good take. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Besiktas can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Saliba. Darren Fletcher. Messi proves just a little bit too strong. He has found the way through. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Messi. Pelé. 60 minutes played. Del Piero charging forward, the ball at his feet. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Zola. Great chance! Oh, that's fabulous! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And the comeback is complete. You just know there is no stopping that.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Tries to play it through.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Oh, shooting chance! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it. It's their second corner of the game. Solar. Lovely feet. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And Del Piero! Off the post! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Pedri. Darren Fletcher. Pedri. Knocks it into space. Pedri looking to run onto it. Nice control. And he's managed to get free.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Bullet. Great vision. Now it's Messi. It's played through for him. He's picked his way through. Cafu gets into some space. Cafu, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Cafu threads one in. Oh, he's found support out wide. Good chance here! And that would have been game, set and match.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there and it's been blown.
Looking for options for movement. Cafu. And it's Messi. Look at the space here. Oh, he's bustling through. Del Piero! Has another go! Harmlessly behind. Quality ball. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Substitution for Besiktas. Number 22, Del Piero. Number 4, Zola.
Pass somewhat off target. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's fabulous. He's in space and looking for options. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Substitution in progress.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And it's claimed by the keeper. Can he spark a counter here? He came in hard, very hard. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. It's Pato! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Not the most convincing of passes. And that's that. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
Hello attendees, this
What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
Well, I've just got to give them
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Morocco against Besiktas.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Well, one of the attacking...
And the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Morocco with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Now it's Messi. Oh, super find. Oh, nice touch. Guardiola gets over and intercepts. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence... Neymar! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Pull it. Threads one in. Ball played for Del Piero. Besiktas do have a chance to counter here. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Besiktas clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Endrick. Oh, decent chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Out to the left it goes. Del Piero. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Messi. Cannavaro deals with that comfortably. No way through. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Endrick. Can he get on the end of this? And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Conte, and it's made its way to him, looking tidy in possession here. Besiktas yet to have an attempt on goal. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. That was good alertness. Zola is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Out of play for a throw. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Endrick. Pull it. And it's Messi. Knocks it out wide. And this is the shot, surely! Morocco have the chance to go the other way. Looking for options. Shoots! Goal! Besiktas! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Besiktas have fired themselves in. Great chance! And yes, it's there! And once more we are square, you score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Del Piero. Cannavaro. Pass somewhat off target. He's a sharp little ball here. And this is Messi. Big chance! Oh, it's hit the post. Just off target.
Zola certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Bullet. Cafu is looking to influence the game from out wide. It's a good ball out wide. Great ball, and he's in here. Opts to play it back. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Neymar. No, that's been intercepted. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
We are glad to inform you that
so we reached the halfway point.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Del Piero. Pele, the specialist in tearing teams apart. And it's Del Piero. Isco has a look and plays it forward.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Bullet. Pressing high and with purpose. Pele. Adams. Now that's well seen too. Oh, good-looking ball. That ball looks a good one. And he's running through.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with...
He's having a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Messi. There will be a throw-in. And he's managed to get free. And he was alert to it. Isco is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Bullet. Del Piero, who's set up one goal so far, and that could set him on his way. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Cafu shows great strength.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Tries to play it through. Oh, well measured. Might be... And a shot! Goal! Besiktas! And they're back in front. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So chance for a shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Conte is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Cafu. And it's Messi. Well timed, excellent interception. Endrick. He's through here.
Morocco really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And this is Messi. No way through, so back it comes. Neymar. And the counter-attack is on for Morocco. Bullet can be a real threat inside the box. Oh, super find. Can he finish? No mistake! And he is just ripping it up. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And he's had it nicked away. Morocco needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Messi. Messi carries the ball down the right. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's a fine interception. Isco. That has not gone well. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, nicely intercepted. Baresi.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
The ball is loose and... oh no, what has happened here? And it's Hullet. And this is Pele. Endrick. Can he spark a counter here? Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Conte. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well, that looks a decent ball. Thinks about the shot. Del Piero. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Besiktas are enjoying their moments of collective uplift.